Hey, Neil Napier here with a simple question for you. What do the Walt Disney Company, Group Renault, the Herald Sun, BBC, Vogue and Forbes have in common? They all use a WordPress platform. And they have another thing in common. They have customized and white-labeled the biggest website builder out there to improve their brand value, increase their valuation, and make their sites much more secure. That's the power that you can have today. But before I get to that, let me ask you another simple question. Do you build WordPress sites for yourself or your clients? When we recently did a survey asking this question, 98% of people said they had used WordPress at least once in the last month. Chances are you're one of these 98% of the people. And if you are, here's an alarming news. Your sites are not as secure as you think they are. Mostly because it's easy to find out that you're running WordPress sites. In fact, give me your domain name right now and within minutes I can tell you whether or not your site is based on WordPress, which makes it easy to hack. With companies like the Walt Disney, Group Renault, the Herald Sun, BBC, Vogue and Forbes, it's not that simple. These companies have removed any WordPress branding from their websites, which gives them three major leverage points. Number one, it increases the brand value of their site. Number two, it makes their site more secure by obfuscation. And finally, number three, it gives them more control over what they can do with their sites. Now, would you like the same power? Introducing Press Label, a unique plugin that allows you to rebrand and customize any WordPress site that you have. This is a very easy to set up and use plugin. In fact, let me show you exactly how this works. You can install Press Label just like any WordPress plugin. Once you log into your WordPress site, you only need to access the plugin and then you click on Enable to activate it. Once activated, you can start modifying your site. First thing we need to do is add a panel title and add a panel description as well. This is a quick message for those who get access to a specific section of the site. Once you click on Save Changes and try to log in as a user, we will be able to see the panel dashboard user. Let's do that and refresh the page. Let's customize the site even further by adding widgets. Let's add at a glance activity, quick draft and WordPress news. And let's click on Save Changes. These widgets will be added to our settings. Now we can customize the site further by going into the header section. From here we can add header image or logo in place of the WordPress logo. Let me just look for a logo that we can use. Let's try to use the BMW logo now and click on Use Image once it is finished uploading. As you can see, the logo has now been added. You can add a logo title as well. Simply add a text message when the mouse is hovered over the logo. We can also have a title within the logo or just click on Save Changes. And once we've saved the changes, we can see the logo has been added. And if you want to customize the width, just move the little bar to extend or make it smaller. Then we proceed with adding the footer. As you can see, this is quite simple. Within the footer you can add another logo or the same one. We can have the developer name, for example. If you have developed the site for a client, you can add your name and your website for attribution. Once we have done that, we can select Yes for Hide Footer WordPress version. Click on Save Changes and this will hide the WordPress version as well, which is actually perfect if you're installing the site for your clients. We can also customize the emails for the site as well. Fourth, we also have the other options. We can add our logo as a favicon. This means that you will have a small logo show up in the tab and simply select all the customization things here. Let's select Yes for Remove WordPress from Page Title, Hide WordPress Update Tag, Hide Contextual Help, Hide Screen Options, Hide Favorite Actions. With this, we'll be able to have a more custom feel to the menu. From here, on the navigation page, we can then modify whatever menus we want to hide. In our case, we'll just add the dashboard and rest will be hidden for our client. Once we hit changes, these settings will be saved. Under the submenu, let's select the dashboard, click on Save. Let me just change some settings here so that we can reorder the menu items as well, simply by dragging it to any place of the menu. This makes it a lot customized and doesn't really feel like WordPress anymore. Right now, we're going to change the top bar menu. We can hide the top bar menu. We click on Save and there we go. Our top bar menu on the dashboard has disappeared. We can now move the logout link and there we go. You have the option to do that as well. From here as well, we can hide the menu bar items. Let's say we want to hide the site name and Save Changes. Well, that one isn't going to show up anymore. We can even take it further by changing the menu icons like feedback, new user or whatever. Depending on how you want to customize the site, all you need to do is click a simple box and that's it. There is no coding necessary. Right now, I've logged out from this user. Now let me log in for the different user access and let me show you how you can customize a login page. See, we added our logo and changed the background color as well. You can also add your own custom CSS if you wanted to do that. This is a bit more advanced though. For now, let's just click Save Changes. As you can see, if you refresh the login page, we have our custom logo and custom background logo, which makes it a lot more customizable. You have a good platform, but you don't have the usual color scheme. From here, you can just have the custom login form and select the color for the background, or you can use a background image. For now, we can just use a flat color and select a good shade of orange. Let's change the login form shadow and form border color. As you can see, there's a lot of customization just for the login page because we wanted our site to look and feel like a custom website. So we also changed the label text, button background, the submit button color by simply moving and dropping the color palette to whatever color we want for the specific section. Click on Save Changes and let's refresh the login page again. As you can see, it now looks really custom made. We can customize it even further by going to the appearance section. We can enable the admin area theme and theme colors as well. Just click on any color you want. As you can see, our admin area has already changed to a different color and looks like a custom site instead of the regular gray theme that all WordPress sites have. We can change it and save changes. Now it looks like a custom site that you would normally pay thousands of dollars for, but you can set it up with WordPress just with a click of the mouse. Let's change the theme a little bit more. I like the color blue a lot more, so let's change that. And from here, we can go to role management. And this is where we can add multiple roles for those who have specific access to your website. Let's say if you have a VA or subscriber access. For example, let's set up subscriber access in the demo. From here, we have the lowest role. For this, you can select as admin and select what access the user has. Once you click on Save Changes, you automatically see the changes of the permission on the account. Also, we have the import-export function. Let's say you set up another site but don't want to go through all the settings again. Simply click on backup settings and you have now your own text file that you can upload later so that you don't have to go through these settings again. For now, let's make some changes and go to import. We can add the restore files, and once you apply the settings, automatically all the settings we have created before have now been added. PressLabel was created because our sites were getting on hacker directories that advertise WordPress sites openly. Plus, we wanted to sell websites to our clients for big ticket prices. As soon as our clients found out that we were using WordPress, the value would instantly halve. By using PressLabel, we have been able to charge businesses $2,000 and over for a few hours of work. In fact, by using the same plugin, last year we generated $130,000 in 4 short days. See, we had created a powerful multi-site WordPress-based software solution, but at the same time, the perceived value of the software solution was much lower than software as a service. By using PressLabel, we were able to dramatically improve the brand value of our solution, eventually pricing it at 2 times the original sale price, instantly doubling our profits. With PressLabel, you can do the same. For a very limited time, we are offering personal and developer usage rights to this powerful solution. So go ahead and click the button below to purchase your license today before we close the offer on the 19th of this month. This is Neil Napier, and along with the PressLabel team, I'm looking forward to